Alright, what we're going to do here is we're going to look at this mechanism over here. Let's have a look at the question. It says a schematic drawing of the mechanism consisting of gear A, that's this gear over here, as well as gear B, as well as a slotted bar CD attached to C, which is on gear A. Alright, so there's point C on gear A. I've got a slotted bar. Okay, there's a slot that runs inside that bar. It says over here the position of pin E, there's a pin over there on gear B, and the position of point F. Right, there's point F, so that's the center of the gear. I've obviously got another center on that gear over there, and these gears are going to be rotating. It says as gear rotates in an anti-clockwise direction, it drives gear B. So this is rotating in an anti-clockwise direction. And as it rotates in an anti-clockwise direction, this gear over here is going to be rotating in a clockwise direction. The slotted bar CD slides over pin E during the rotation. Right. I think that's just that the concept of what a slotted bar is. I've just made a little bar over here with a slot in it, and pin E, okay, is going to be moving. Okay, it's going to be moving in a something like that, so it's going to be moving round and round and round, and you can see that that slotted bar is going to be moved while that pin is moving in it. Okay. Point C is obviously not going to be staying stationary either. It's also going to be moving, and we need to try and figure out, while point C is moving, well, point E is also going to be moving, and where those 2 points are going to be moving to is going to determine where this point D is going to be in this whole picture. Right, first of all, this is what they've given you in the question. You're going to break this circle up into its 12 equal parts. That's very easy. But you also need to break this circle up into 12 equal parts. A little bit more tricky because you're wanting to break it up on this 45-degree line, which they've indicated over here. This over here is a 45-degree, and what you need to do is to make sure that it's broken up according to where that line is. You can see over here, there's my standard breaking up of that according to your normal breaking up of the circle, just using your 60-degree set square, 30-degree set square, etc. You know how to use that. This one over here, what you need to do is to get that line over there at 45 degrees. So I've got my 45-degree angle over here. I'm going to just slide that back, take my set square, I can place that onto the 45-degree over there. There you go, there's your 60-degree, your 30-degree, your 30-degree, and etc. You think you can see how to break that up into the 12 equal parts using that line over there at that 45 degrees with point C on that. Alright, the next thing is to label this thing. You're going to label this circle, point E, I'm going to label that as point 1, and I'm going to label point C as point 1. I know that this gear over here is going to be moving in an anti-clockwise direction, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, going in an anti-clockwise direction there. This gear over here is going to be going in a clockwise direction. So point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, going around in a clockwise direction over here. Right, what we're going to look at now is point C is going to move from that position to a new point C over here. Okay? And point E is going to move to a new position over there. The pin point E is going to move from there to there. And I'm going to draw a line going through those 2 points, going up here. I now take this distance over here from point C to point D, and I move that down to my new point C over there, and I mark off what I'm going to call D2 over here. D2. I then go along here and I say from point C is going to move to 3 over there, and point E is going to move 2, 3 over there. I'm going to move, drawing a line over there. Take this distance CD, take it to 0.3 over there, mark off D3 over there. D3. You do that for 0.4. So C is on 0.4 over there, going to 0.4 over there, drawing a line out, measuring off the distance CD. That would be D4 over there. Do it for 5. Measure off the distance. And I get my D5 over there. Go to 0.6 over here, always on that inner circle. Measure off 6. So I've got D6. D6 over there. Little blob over there. Go to 0.7. Let's just get my line in over there. Go to 7. Mark off D7 over there. D7. 8. Off D8 over there. 8. 9. There's 9 over there. D9. Go to 0.10. 10. 0.10. 11. Go to 0.11. Oops, let's just get that again. That's that. Like that. Mark off 0.11 over there. There's D11. Obviously work a little bit more accurately than I have there. D12. Let's find D12. There's 10, 11. There's 12. There's 12 over there. And I need 12 over here. And coming out over there. Extend that from there to there. And I have my D12 over that point over there. D12. Right, once I've got that, I'm now going to draw in my arcs. So I've got an arc which is going to go all the way through all of these points, just dot to dot. And it goes, going down to D7 over here, going to D6 over there, D5, D4, D3, going across to D2 over here, D2 going to D1, okay, and D1 coming around to D12 over there. Once I've got that arc in place, I can now draw that in nice and dark, and hopefully that fits into the mask on the exam paper. There it is, curling round like that. There we go. Super. That is the loci of the point of where D will be as these two gears rotate.